Kentvent and his wife Onalisin, Jesus, of your clan seek your blessing in the marriage of their daughter Garnaneva to Yarstakos, son of the chieftain of the Boscovi. Kentvent is pleased with the match, and with Yarstakos's, my God, these names are going to kill me. Yarstakos's bride price of 15 cows worth of goods. Onalisin is concerned that we are feuding with the Boscovi clan. I mean, we're already feuding with the Blue Jays, and we've got a girl who wants to be friends with one of them, so... Alas, we have a feud with them. I cannot see happiness from this marriage. Disallow it, or suggest that Tonalang would be a better match. Alas, we have a feud with them. I cannot see a happiness in this marriage. Loricon, who is our renowned dude, by the way, assuming we can afford it, we should match the generosity of the Boscovi, thus gaining status and respect, offering to pay 5 cows additional worth of goods. So we're looking at a full 20 goods towards this marriage. Garnaneva is the loveliest and sweetest bride we have to offer. Surely the Boscovi can pay a bride price more in keeping with their fine qualities, her fine qualities. So allowing the marriage, but we now want Yarstakos to come up with the gifts. The Boscovi are far ahead of us in the building of temples. When Garnaneva returns to visit, we will be shamed if we have not at least begun the construction of a new temple. Okay, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but she wants to allow the marriage, either forcing them to pay more, we pay more, or just bless the marriage. And one marriage is worth a dozen wars. Okay, so basically Lismelder seems to think that by doing this we will also maybe patch things up, which seems to be what Loricon here is also suggesting. Remember, this is our master, our renowned... what's it guy? So yeah, maybe this is an opportunity to be like, hey, sorry about trying to get your cows from you. Here's cows of ours that we're just giving goods though. But so that's basically the majority of the rings say we should let the marriage go. We should let it happen. But basically the debate now is, should we pay a little bit more ourselves, or should we have Yarstakos here try and pay a little bit more? I do not believe these goods go to us. These definitely are like the dowry going to the family. Okay. I will do what Loricon says then, and pay 5 additional cows worth of gifts. Goods are down. Garnaneva, daughter of Kentvent and Onalisin, married Yarstakos of the Boscovi. Everyone agreed it was a fine feast and the couple would do well. Okay. That does not... Ooh, the weapon thanes are not happy. The weapon thanes are now uncertain. Neither the farmers nor warriors are happy. Hold a feast would be a good idea. Or ask Chalana Arroy for a hope blessing. Give gifts to all the people. People are healthy. Okay. So should we go for another round of gift giving? We are very low on food. Yeah, we are gaining a little bit of sick people here. The weapon thane thing might be resolved next season when What's-His-Face comes back and we get a little bit more. But just having more weapon things might not necessarily, make them happy specifically. Everyone's unhappy, but the weapon things are unhappy, or unhappier, I guess. So we could give gifts. We don't necessarily have to give gifts to everybody, even though that is suggested. Oh no. This just isn't your night. You were not meant to have baked beans for dinner. Just wait a bit. Yeah, and it's not like we can trade for more because our trader is gone. So really our only other options would be trying to raid somebody else, or slaughter some cows that we can't really afford to do, or ask in a favor, call in a favor. We can head forward another season. We can skip the season and see what happens when What's-His-Face comes back, when Heron comes back. I mean, I think we could actually trade. Let's go into trade here and see. Like, if we picked a caravan, I think it would put, yeah, it would put Ingarna in. So it puts in the next one. It does put in the next available person. So we're not completely screwed on it. It's just our representative wouldn't be there. The stream does seem like it's a little bit behind. So we could send a trade expedition with Ingarna down to, say, the Nari and ask for some cows, trade some horses for cows. Yeah, I know, it is Ingarna. Should we just skip ahead then? Okay. So send out a caravan. We should sell some trade goods to buy food. Whatever we sell, it shouldn't be cows. The Nari have the most cows, the Oromarthi have the most horses, the cabbage ducks have food, so we could specifically get food from the cabbage ducks, and the Six Brothers have the most goods. Don't sell cows. We have enough trade goods to sell, so they're not actually suggesting horses. No one's suggested horses yet. Our mission should be fairly safe from bandits, okay? So if we wanted to go to... So, we know we need food, but we also need cows. Cows do not immediately translate to food unless we slaughter them. So, I guess it's which is more important to us. What do we think is more important to us? Do we think that we need more cows right now, or should we do a trade with the cabbage ducks for food? So let's go try and trade with our duck people that we are paying as tribute. We'll be buying food. They say we should sell goods. No one suggested we sell horses, but we could do that as well. How many? Let's go back a minute here. We have got 50 horses. So we could do some horses as well. Would you like me to turn off the music? Is it getting a little repetitive? Oh. That musical cue, was that when I opened this window? There's musical cues when we swap forward. I don't want us to be doing that, but okay. Anyway, should we add horses to this? Or should we just keep our horses and only trade for goods? I don't even know if the cabbage ducks ride horses, to be honest. They might not find them useful. Should we just go with this? Goods for horses, or goods for food. And that is a last option that we can do. We can slaughter some animals. We also have pigs and sheep. Okay, we'll just go with this then. Hope for the best, Angarna, come on. Okay. So did that work? Because we got a lot of food right now and we lost a lot of goods. So that must have worked? I guess that worked. We have lost some weapon thanes. I think they're starting to leave. If we had a representative of Aceres, the talking god, on our ring, which we do, Gareth, he is gone. Hopefully he's going to be back next season, so when we said 2 seasons, it must not have meant this. The season we sent him must not have been included. I did not know that. Our trading magic would be more powerful. Drenyan, a trickster, would be god with the trickster. Neither farmers nor warriors are happy. Holding a feast would be a good idea. So maybe we should do a feast this time? Give gifts to all the people. Now, a feast is an opportunity to pull in a neighbor and build up a relationship there as well. Our people are very healthy, relatively. I mean, we got one more sick person. And good fertility. So let's look at relations. Aceres, the talking god, protects heralds. We should sacrifice to him before sending on a mission. Oops. If we have friendly neighbors, we'll be able to support more temples. Our best friends are the Six Brothers, and the Blue Jays hate us the most. Keeping good relations is all about gifts. Hayort encouraged us to get along with our neighbors. Okay. Trade. Let's look at war for a minute. We can't spare a single person from the harvest. Okay, so I'm assuming the food came from. I'm assuming the food came from the harvest then. We should recruit more weapon thanes. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves. Okay, well, so we can wait for Heron to come back with some weapon thanes, but we don't know that he'll even succeed. So we might want to just straight up recruit weapon thanes. We still need more cattle. Food situation's good. We don't have enough cattle. Pigs need 22 highlands of wildland. Okay. So yeah, if we want to slaughter for food, if that ever becomes a problem, we do have 1,500 sheep and 1,500 pigs. So that is still an option as well. We've cleared enough land to be able to feed everybody, so really, cattle. Having more cattle is our deal there. Which, we could send out another trade expedition. We've already got one going to get us more food from the ducks. I don't know when she's coming back. I wish I could see that. Let me go look at our clan here for a minute. And let's look to see... She's away from Tula. Yeah, so she hasn't come back yet either. So, but they're relatively close. Hopefully that should be back by the end of the season. Those poor ducks. Alright, well, so the immediate problems that we are facing is that we're low on cattle, but only by a few. The quick way to fix this is just to lower our cropland back down again, maybe down to 130. It was 125. We could lower it down to 130. The only reason they're saying we're short on cattle is just because we need 266 to get all of this, and we've only got 261. Alternatively, we could wait until next season, see how many cows are maybe born. So that's the option for that, but we still need more cows anyway. We could maybe do raiding next season, in dark season, if we have to, but we seem to be having troubles with happiness. Specifically, we don't have enough weapon thanes. We've lost 3 weapon thanes. They just walked away. So we could recruit some more weapon thanes. So we're looking at like a feast, recruiting some weapon thanes, and just doing more sacrifices, I guess. We really need some of our guys to come back. That's kind of a deal there. So as to the weapon thanes issue, the more weapon thanes we get, the more food they consume and all that. So, you know, if we recruit a bunch of weapon thanes and then Heron brings back a bunch more, that could be an issue. But we don't know when he's coming back. I thought he was coming back this season. It might not be till next season. Should we try having a feast? We did get a little bit of food from the harvest, and yeah, the what's-her-face is off to trade for more, so we don't have to necessarily worry about lack of food on that. So let's look at a feast. Will our neighbors think better of us for inviting them, or will they just look down at us? In moderation, feasting brings joy. In excess, it brings nothing but trouble. There's no point in having a feast if we don't invite our neighbors. Alright, feast. But don't forget, we don't have enough weapon thanes to defend ourselves. Okay, Jareen, we're working on it. Might as well hold a feast. Our last harvest was bad. This is not a good time to be feasting. Our last harvest was decent, I thought. I thought it was supposed to be normal. I think Liz Melder is being overly cautious here. So we could use this opportunity to invite somebody, boost our reputation maybe a little bit. If we invited the Blue Jays, they hate us the most, and that might, if we boost our reputation... See, the thing is, we could try and make a rival into a friend, but that would take an enormous amount of effort. So it'd be better to just try and butter up either a friend or somebody who's neutral that we could turn into a friend easier. But I just bring up the whole Blue Jay thing because that would possibly prevent a future issue where we might have to deal with one of our weapon thanes being friends. And one of our women already married into the Boscovi. So maybe we could do the Boscovi, because we're already on our way to mending relationships with them. And I don't know, if I click on invite neighbors, do we get to choose? Oh, we don't get to choose, okay. So invite neighbors might just mean open invitation, and we're gonna get a lot of food. I don't know what the consequences of that is. We might end up having a lot of neighbors. We don't know who's gonna come. So I guess the question then is, do we have a medium feast? Just go with this and see what happens? Okay, let's just do that. So bearing in mind we are about 690, we'll see how much food this consumes here. Population 3, Weapon Thane 3, Horses 3, Warrior morale is up. That was very oh, that was Heron. After 2 seasons of traveling to all the clans, I found 3 skilled fighters. Okay. Heron bursts in the middle of the feast here. It's like, hey guys, brought some friends. Okay. Oh, and Ingarna. Oh, god damn it. Ingarna's caravan to the Cabbage Ducks is blocked by a group of desperate bandits. Her forces are slightly outnumbered. What should Ingarna do? That's not great. What's her face? Liz Melder, didn't she say, oh, we should be safe from bandits? So Ingarna is fair, only fair at combat. So having her fight might not be the best. So we can bargain with the bandits to let us continue on. We may need their food, so it might be important that we do so. We will just get less. She did take a bunch of goods with her. She took about 40 goods with her, so we would have less to trade, but we still need the food. We definitely can't fight. And fleeing just means we lose all of them. So bargaining is probably our best option. That is what she's good at, after all. She's excellent at it. So go with bargaining? Okay, we'll go with bargaining. Bargain! It seems to me that we can just slay you and take it all for ourselves, says the bandit leader. Bastard. So we sent... Oh, no, we didn't... I'm an idiot. We didn't lose the Weapon Thanes. The 3 Weapon Thanes went with Ingarna. But the default setting was 3 Weapon Thanes and 5 Footmen. So killing as many bandits as possible is being aggressive. Protecting the trade goods, I think, means just defending them until we scare them off. And otherwise we just run away and abandon everything, which is the safer bet, but we honestly can't really afford that. I mean, we need the food. So, well, I don't know necessarily if Ingarna will die, but we have the potential of losing some Weapon Thanes and Footmen, for sure. She could be injured. I think that the heroes, the named individuals, are a little bit hardier. I think it is a lot more difficult for them to actually die. You know, unless we're like having a war or a raid or something, and an event specifically happens. But what do I know? She might also die. But yeah, of the two, protecting the trade goods might be our safest bet. She is only fair at combat, but should we give that a try? Just try and protect what we can? If we just save ourselves, then we're gonna lose everything. This is a chance to maybe save some of it. At the cost of lives, potentially. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and protect the trade goods then. -1 population, -1 weapon thane. Oh boy. Sensing the caravan was valuable, the bandits rushed forwards. They killed one of our warriors and wounded others. Eventually, Angarna had to abandon the caravan rather than see everyone killed. Yeah. Okay. So we lost anyway, and we lost a weapon thane. We had the feast here. I still don't know what the result of that was. But Yorsar, a tall, young warrior of the Oral Marthi, which is a different clan here. Let's see if I can click on them and find out a little bit about them. They're known for their fine horses. Their deity is Elmal, so they're the same god as us. Their chief is Kenstrel, and we owe them a favor, so bear that in mind. For whatever they're asking here. Yorsar, a tall young warrior of the Oral Marthi, wishes to marry Tarkala, daughter of the chief. Daughter of Gareth here. He has come with Korang, the Oral Marth law speaker, to plead his case. Gareth, whose daughter is being wed, says we might be able to forge an alliance. I would be proud to have my daughter's marriage provide the spark, so he wants to approve the marriage. Desrada says it's a bad time for a marriage. We can afford but a meager dowry. We are a little low on goods, so she wants to refuse, or she says Tarkala's rank requires an additional marriage gift of 20 cows. So she wants to fleece these guys for more cows as part of the dowry. Loracon here, our renowned customs guy, the Oral Marthi won't blame us if he can't prove himself worthy in a fair contest. So he wants to make sure he can first prove himself worthy. The marriage of a chieftain's daughter has great political consequences, so she's all over the board, but she doesn't want to refuse it. Heron says, although it's irregular, I can convince the bearded wordsmith to cough up an additional bride gift for the girl so fair as Tarkala, so we can solve our cow issue by maybe getting more cows. Hindala says it is customary to give a generous dowry when marrying off a girl of high rank, so again, we can either have him prove his worth or gain more cows. And Lizmelder says it's a bad time. So she also wants to. So there seems to be a consensus that maybe we should ask for some more cows here. Gareth definitely wants to approve the marriage. But yeah, everyone's either like, he must either prove himself or at least give us some more cows. But pretty much everyone is on board with give us more cows. I don't know if owing them a favor is going to affect this or not. But everyone, aside from Gareth here, who's just looking out for himself in the prestige of having his potential alliance through this daughter marriage, everyone else seems to be like, hey, we need something else here. And we still don't know the consequences of the feast. Events keep happening when I try to have a feast. He is 33. So his daughter would be like 13. 15? 15. Possibly. Well, not necessarily. We don't actually know when these people have kids. But, you know, if he had a kid at 16 or 17, marriage seems to be about 15 in the game. You know, I mean, realistically, even though legally speaking the custom has fallen out of favor and we require older people to be in romantic relationships, our pop culture kind of still perpetuates the whole teenage thing when you've got movies with like 28-year-olds representing high school students and then getting romanced in Twilight, or, you know, 1,000-year-old vampires or whatever. So anyway, 20 cows. We need more cows. Okay. -1 population. Why is our population going down? Korang agreed. Oh, because what's-her-face left. Korang agreed, and we exchanged a generous dowry for a generous bride gift. The Oromarthi's best poet toasted our clan at the wedding feast. Okay, well that's good. It didn't show that our reputation went up. So we don't necessarily know that we're on our way to an alliance with them, but that's something to consider. Maybe we do owe them a favor, so maybe getting that out of the way will work our way towards another person for an alliance. I think we need 5 before we can form the tribe, which is the whole end goal for the game. So yeah, this maybe this is the mother. She's not too happy. This guy doesn't seem too happy either. This must be the father of him. Maybe that's the mother of his wife, or maybe that's maybe these. I don't even know who the hell these people are. Okay, well anyway, it worked. And our clan mood doesn't seem to have gone up any. We're still in Earth season. Okay.